Hey all, this is Zenosis, and this is now part 8, I think, of the true low-level challenge. Stuff that, oh, its teeth are very, very hard. One makes over bio here. 7,000 health is not that much though. So yeah. Now the thing is, I forgot exactly at how much health it changed. So boom, 89, 209, that's pretty decent. So question is, can we see you? Okay, so sleep does not work, confirmed. I mean, it was worth a try, I feel like, but yeah, but we won't poison him, of course, and so that, yeah. Now the thing is, if you know at what value he's shaving has, then you can actually allow himself to kill himself with poison actually and stuff like that, and then use survive and not do anything. Okay, boom. There's that, Shiva. So he's poisoned now. Right, we want to make sure that we quote-unquote not get him too low. That's not exactly what the health was. Was it below 3,500? Was it lower than that is the question. Just 5,600. Can theoretically stop him as well, I believe. So we have a Mega Elixir we can use in really bad worst cases and stuff that's there, you know. Right. Seal Evil would also be good actually. Because I believe we can cast Seal Evil on it before it can start casting spells. His health 4,800. That fixes it, okay. I mean, I would want it to go over to its spell casting form otherwise. If it's possible, I want it to go into its spell casting form. We use Turbo Ether otherwise here. Just not use Turbo Ether, please. I thought she had more though. Did she cast both Shiva already and the other thing? Well, I thought Claude legitimately had more spellcasts in him, but apparently not. She needs to wait there. Okay, ball 2, that's bad. Okay, so has she really already started to recharge yet? Just did it while it's on. Didn't want to trigger that, didn't want to trigger that, didn't want to trigger that, didn't want. didn't want to trigger that. Because now we will need to do spellcasting to kill it. I'll see it evil it, this person. Kan jag slipa in? It's almost dead though. Okay, stop the testing here. Yeah, see, Evil is actually extremely powerful in this fight here. Yeah, I did not expect the one shot to happen. You know, I would love Claude to die here, but not really. Yeah, because it's way too scary there, because like he could have hit that, so yeah. Probably I'm gonna want to gain levels here with Claude, but still, you know, it's just way too tricky to fight to Black Friday, you know, in a normal way, so yeah. Remove everything now, all the material. So that was quite good, I'm not gonna lie. We didn't get a lot there on Leaflet there. Of course, we didn't bring anyone with fire, so yeah. Still, but yeah, that's the key to the basement. Yeah, the thing is, maybe we should have left Claude at low health there, but yeah. We probably could have survived there because I think that the boss was only one bio left from dying. But then it felt guaranteed that we would have been able to kill it there in time or whatever. Alright, we cannot sell anything here. I wanted to actually rest up here. No, you're steady. Right, and sadly, of course, she didn't use the absorb all the black the experience on her own. Claude got some of the XP as well, but she's level 18 and Claude is not even level 17. So that which is pretty good. She now has 629 health. So that's very good. We're about to get Vincent, which of course is very nice. But again, as I said, we need to stick to our characters that are low level and stuff that, you know. Of course, getting Vincent here is going to be really good because Vincent, I believe, might match Quiet's level. So that. Does that mean that later on we should just let Vincent steal all the XP? I don't know. Do this off it even? Yes, it does. Or, but I don't know if this off fits because that's more about like, oh, he is sad and stuff that, and then, he got killed and stuff that, by the boss. Right. I think the painter fits more actually and stuff that, and maybe also the Fury could first because he's mad and stuff like that. But hey. So we already have the fear and now we have the pain. And I still feel that it's silly that they gave him a silver armlet to start with, same as Kate's and stuff that, Like, I feel like a gold armlet would be more fitting, or for example, like if I would ever do like a Final Fantasy VII hack or whatever, like I don't know how to do hacks or whatever, right? But there are like hacks for Final Fantasy VII and stuff that, right? But I would want quote-unquote other things of what the character would start with and maybe have like a universe where the character more stronger already from the start and stuff that, Instead somehow change the max level because I'm pretty certain that you can theoretically change what max level is. Stuff that, We get Destruct, and Destruct is really useful here because Destruct has the variety spell and death, and if you combine it with that effect, you can add death to your attacks. And now when we run here, Vincent will come. Yeah, so he's level 19, so he's actually the highest level up to anyone right now. And we will actually use him here just to equip his stuff. So we could Peacemaker here, as you can see, just one less slot, but it's the same attack power and it's way more critical hits. And they start with a silver armlet and we put platinum back. There we go. So now we have two more things we can sell. We can sell the silver armlet and we can sell the quicksilver. This is of course going to be very useful to do to get rid of those. And yeah, I was actually surprised the fact that we could already deal with those number. But keep in mind, right, that normally our level are going to be way lower when we reach there, depending on, of course, if we do it with glitches or not, And I think they give you something right now. Apparently they never give you anything. But we need to use whoever is the lowest here. It will be Tifa still. 1,270 on her. Yeah. She's still the lowest level here. But we didn't sell yet, yeah, we can sell in the next town instead. Of course, we need to go into the correct pipes here as well. So that there are some things we want to loot here, of course, in the mountains. Of course, we can pick up a rune blade here, and then we can pick up the second double growth weapon for Red 13. Now, sadly, of course, certain characters get their double weapons like very early on and stuff like that. So it's limited in power how strong they can be. Of course, clothes is very good because it has 40 here, which is not super bad or anything, but yeah. can still get some decent attack with Rune Blade. What was its crit value? Yeah, 108%. Was decent enough. Because right, it affects like Death Blow, for example. If you have 255, then you shouldn't be able to miss with Death Blow, but you can still miss because there are certain enemies that have very high like evasion or like defense percentage and stuff like that, so yeah. Plus Barret is the next one for him, for R13. I think the money is only important up to a certain point, but that's actually Canaan through and stuff like that. There also gonna be some important stuff. I want to make sure that we activate this first. What is it? It's not which pipes it is. Is it 4 and 2? I think it's 4 and 2 specifically. That's one of them, and that's an all materia, good. And of course, we need to make... Yeah, it's gonna be 4 and 2. Because you can kind of see how that goes there. It goes under there. And then it's the second one here, because that's the number 4-1. Because you can see that that one that goes there cannot be the number 4-1, because the number 4-1 goes behind, so you cannot see it there and stuff like that, so yeah. And then there's the number 2. And that gives you power soul. Snipe, which is for Tifa again. And that's the one like power up when near death. Meaning, for example, cast death sentence on her and then like death blow. And she can do a lot of damage. However, with one going here, yeah, and this cube does nothing. But it's the second one here where we can go back, and it becomes easier if you have this on, because then you can see exactly where you are, so you know when you need to go off to the side. That's an elixir. Then here should be the second elemental materia. Boom. Second elemental materia. And in here, Sniper CR. Sniper CR. Again, very, very nice. Then we get back to where the reactor is, but the reactor of course has nothing in it and stuff like that, which is a bit sad, you know. That puts you there, of course, but yeah. Alright, and first off here we go into Vincent. I'm not sure that here we have the Sniper CR, for example. You can see it's very useful because it has very, very high crit chance and stuff like that. This is very useful. What else did we get? We got the power soul. We have the plus barrette also. That means that we can actually equip. Plus barrette, as you can see there, yes, it's just about better double or pay weapon and stuff like that. That's just better. And that's 39 on it, which is decent. Not as good as it is, of course. Yeah, see. Ravelcraft isn't particularly good. He still is using the machine gun, the platinum fist, the black megaphone. Yeah, but he will get his real arm. He will get it in the next place. So yeah. So first off, the setup here. So enemy skill, boom. Enemy skill employed. Still the highest HP. Ifrit is not going to be useful here, so Open on her, Titan on him, Rammer there, Shiva on Claude, and her Chokmog as well. We could try and do the death blow shenanigans, because Power Soul still has the same thing. Death blow, yabba dabba. We want to set up poison course. We want to also have restore support, restore, and restore. Let's go ice. Someone has lightning. In Tifa you can go with fire even though we don't need fire. Because we can. We put the sense on her. And then steal and steal. Have a slightly more odd chance here. So now we're trying to light stuff up. Now we have 2 enemy skills. So she wants to actually cast Death Sentence on her and stuff like that. But not immediately though. We want to try and get her to low health. So let's go for boss time. And maybe he will begin with Trine. That can happen, he can use Trine immediately if he feels like it. That was probably too early of a heal though. First try of course. Always how things go here. He did put the good enemy skill right and quiet, right, so she can use Death Sentence on Tifa. It does 400 health, okay. And Odin does a lot of damage, of course. What's this damage? That was his blazing boom, 822, that's pretty damn good. Did you sense the boss yet? It's pretty good. more armor. And now we want to eat him. I think we can shock him hard with him as well. The thing is, I want to wait with the death sentence, of course. Yes, we want Aerith to get all the XP, of course, obviously. So, you know, have a limit on how long we can wait, of course, with killing off the characters. We got Fat Chocobo instead. Okay, that might be it. Death sentence. And improve some damage. So, is it because I'm low here? Okay, so soon he can try and yes, it's fine. She's gonna be dead. Yes, she's gonna be dead. Actually, we probably need to heal up Claude as well here. Hopefully Claude can stun the boss for a while here. 2,700. We can try and with Claude. Again, I'm not going to use Claude anymore, by the way. I didn't really want that to happen, but yes, illegal. One mistake you take yourself. Changing to front row. Galaxy. No, don't create like this. So we can wait a little for damage window here if we can get Evil here again. It was easy every time, because we knew that we were going to be able to kill him with poison there. See, that was perfectly done. That's how we do it. And then we have 3,000 hour girls plus level 19. And I think we're going to just leave him like that. Let's see here though, did we get... So he's level 17 now. He's level 17, he's level 16. He's level 19, yeah. So, yeah, that means that they're still the lowest. I think that was massive with the power soul there, because we did our 626 hit there. And that was because of death sentence. Actually, it wasn't low enough health there, but still, you know, it's useful. Yeah, we did get the gem ring here. Paralyzed, Petrify, Slow, Numb. That was useful. Useful indeed. We made it out alive now. We have access to counterattack material as well here, which is, you know, useful and all and stuff like that. But yeah, now we have Trine. And Trine is of course very, very useful and stuff like that. Like having the Trine is gonna be very useful. But yeah, she's not even level 20 yet, but she's probably gonna be that after the Palmer boss fight as well. But yeah. It is a bit scary though how low their health is still. You know, it's not the greatest thing in the world really, to be honest. What's that? Rocket! Rocket! It is a fucking rocket! I gotta go along with this a big deal, by the way. But yeah, shotgun is also a pretty big deal, but as you can see, it's not worth it. Right now we sell Force Dealer, we sell Platinum Fist, we sell Magicomb, we sell Quicksilver, we sell Silver Omelette, we sell Sniper Scar, and we sell the Gem Ring. You can get power wrist here, which is of course good for the strength, vitality for protect vest. Earring though is very, very useful at this point because it's 10 plus magic. It's still a big deal for like our DPS output and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, that's eventually going to be useful. Have not yet. Anyway. Right. I haven't decided if this is going to be the setup though for the boss here. I like how it's the wall market music here and stuff like that. Is this where the chest is? There's a chest there later, I think. But yeah, supposedly right, if you leave the chest here, like you don't loot it in disc 1, then in disc 2. Is it that you get more fort bracelets? I forgot if you can get more than one fort bracelet. Because the fort bracelet is really, really useful, of course. I know that there's a bunch of like things that are stealable also from like normal enemies and stuff like that you don't really keep track of and stuff like that, but yeah. But you know, the thing that I really, really dislike also about Rebirth and Remake is that they don't make good stealable stuff. You know, I can understand that maybe we save all that for part 3 and stuff like that, but then it's just, you know. And this is where we can get time. But all we want to get from here is barrier. We don't want to get exit, even though exit is really, really useful. I want to use barrier here because barrier of course allows us to set a barrier. But it's going to be really, really useful in that one fight against Demon Wall. And yeah, Demon Wall is still going to be scary because we are not allowed to grind anywhere. So it's either going to be that we can defeat Demon Wall or we're soft locked pretty much. I think you might say, oh, what would the solution be? Yeah, the solution would have been to grind longer in Midgard, but then you might say, oh, about, you know, unless of course that place is grindable. Which we don't technically know if it is. Did I change it? Did I check both places here? We did. What else could we get here, by the way? Let me actually double check here. We can also get the exit. An exit is good, of course, for like the escaping purposes and stuff like that, but still, and this is where the power source is. We can immediately conclude. Yes, the Yoshiyuki sells pretty well otherwise, but I feel like there are going to be certain weapons that we just want to keep because they have like special effects. Like we don't want to get rid of Power Soul, even if we really need the money. And here we get the drill arm. Honey Bronco, it's so cool. Okay. Did we double check the thing upstairs in the inn? No, this is not the inn I'm thinking about, right? No. Already checked here, there is no items here. This is not this one inn. It's another inn. It's the icicle inn I'm thinking about. It has an item there, but yeah, we want to, however, now equip the thing on Barret. Barret got his drill arm finally, boom. Which is a big DPS increase again, but still the fact that why couldn't they have everyone at least match the 40 from Claude? Because that would have been useful. Move on. Yeah. We should actually rest the team because I don't believe you get refilled before the Palmer fight. So if you have characters that will stay dead in the Palmer fight, and then Palmer can use lol over your characters. And I know what that name is going to be so fitting for this character. The seal. The question is, are we going to be able to afford all of the armors that we need? It's going to be the question. But now we should do the setup. So first off, restore everyone. And then do we triple leaf it again. So lightning, ice, fire, earth, and poison. Time, barrier, gravity, and then ice and lightning. You get fire, ice, lightning. And then you get sense, and enemy skill. Yeah, so we avoid using the summons in this fight instead. And we have pretty decent magic defense right now, except for Tifa. Again. And I believe this is the closest save we can make, because once we go and talk to her, you know, he will arrive, you know, Sid will arrive. And then after that, we cannot like critical save anymore, so we need to save now. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna mess up the fight against Palmer and stuff like that, you know, but you know, who knows what is going to happen. Okay. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. One snake. See, make your goddamn tea. And of course, and now of course we do the pummel boss fight, and then it's the red dragon, and then it's the demon wall, and after that we have Aerith no longer, stuff that, and then we need to defeat Innova Life. Innova Life is going to be a bit tricky because I'm not going to allow us to use the water ring. It's normally just makes you immune to the water damage and stuff that. We need to figure out a way to survive Aqualung and stuff that, you know. Well, I don't know technically if there's a good AP grind spot where you can technically gain a lot of AP and you can get a little enough XP to where it could be worth it, you know, and stuff that, you know. I definitely think that they should have had like enemies earlier that could have worked like a weaker version of the materia balls. So that during this squad there should be some sort of encounter similar to materia balls. Or instead of like magic pods, there should have maybe been like, you know, not normal pods, but you know, lesser magic pods or something, you know. salmon pots or something, or materia pots. And instead of being like give me elixir, it should be like give me explosion and stuff like that. Because then it would be useful with if you have explosions over and stuff that like, oh yeah, you can use explosions here, and then it could give you like a lot of XP and a lot of like AP, and then you'd have weaker versions of the movers. I always thought that movers looked like red summon materia, so maybe you could have one that's like the command materia or the green thing to be like magic and stuff like that. And then instead of movers, maybe jumpers or something. But sadly, you cannot escape with it already and stuff like that. That would have been funny. Yeah, why don't you go talk to old fat man Paul? We were taking a tiny Bronco. Security! But we can sense and we can actually see an evil on him, I believe. And that's a lot of damage actually. He's level 38 and he has 6,000 HP. Human bio here. Bio. Can I work on him though, is the question. I'm trying with the popping 402 damage. Okay, the might does nothing. Testing. Try and please. Haste on Claude first. Yeah, we do have 2 elixirs in worst case scenario. Please. Is he immune to poison or something like that, or am I just getting very unlucky here? Yeah. I'm gonna punch that dragon in the face. He's not stupid. Fine. It's on her. Oh, I didn't even equip. We didn't even equip the thing that we should have needed. Here we go, fucking fighting man, that took forever. I don't want to die too early, you know, of course. You have to miss, god damn it. Wait. She didn't even get a hit in when she got weak and stuff that, you know. Some mistake here though, so cure. There we go, pretty good timing. And then it's moving on its own. Like nobody's driving it, and then it's just like, haha, I'm fat, I run away. The fatty got hit by a truck, you win. Truck wins. I wonder how much XP the truck got. Yes, yeah, there should be a summon truck. The eating coat is actually very good. Because the eating coat, if I remember correctly, has a pretty decent magic stat on it and stuff like that. And the eating coat has a lot of like slots on it. And then of course from Jenova Life we will be getting one of my favorite armors in the game. Because if you want to be a spellcaster, it is the best armor. And for some reason that he manages to hit it and stuff like that, because yeah. Imagine though if there could have been a side quest to make the tiny Bronco actually fly again and stuff like that, you know. Like you could choose to like go around the world and collect certain parts and stuff like that, right? And then it could be like, oh yeah, maybe it would either be that it would be locked behind like being like very expensive and stuff that to do and stuff that, you know. Because I'm technically certain that he could build a new like tiny Bronco and stuff that, you know. Since he probably knew how it was built and stuff that, you know. And then you just need the parts. Because of course if we could have flown already, we could have like gone to Medina. Where is this temple of ancient? Yeah, let's get some information. No, normally we don't need to do this, but we should probably stop by here. And we are getting rid of all the material here. Like the ones that we have equipped, of course. And you can see here, so her magic stat is now 46 systematic attack, and then with eating coat 46, 47, 48, 6, 47, 49, 50, 51. So yeah, so 5 plus. 5 plus magic from the eating coat, and yeah, and its magic defense is also pretty decent, so it has a whopping 50 regular defense, 30 magic defense, and it has 8 slots. Now, of course, if I would have if I would have designed the game, for example, I would have designed way more like double RP armors. It definitely feel like it, right? That is why I would love an ultimate version of Final Fantasy VII that would still be done in the old graphical style, but maybe done more in, like, say, PS2 graphics, like an actual Final Fantasy like 7 remake or whatever, or like semi-remake or whatever, that it would just be like, it would be the same original game, same story and stuff like that, but just expanded upon, like a bunch of stuff being added, new gear and stuff. And then instead of being like PS2 style graphics. And the question is then, like, would you have it more like, more like Final Fantasy X graphic style wise? Or would it be more, say, like Final Fantasy 12? Like graphic style wise, like which would fit the most and stuff that, Because the thing is, of course, would be curious, right? Like how would it look in a Final Fantasy X style with an actual world map that you can actually walk around on, stuff that, And we get into Bhutan. Said of course we aren't going to be using the eating coat, sadly. So we go in here and we sell a eating coat. 4,000 we sell the blue machine gun. The Yoshiki there, as you can see, is worth quite a bit, 2,100. But we don't want to sell that because that's a bit unique with how it works. So we cannot sadly buy any of these because while they are good weapons, none of them is double growth. You can see Barry got nothing, Gravity got nothing, but the things that she had equipped did get points. So Bolt is very close on leveling up. We almost have Cure 2, we almost have Ice 2, we almost have Fire 2 now as well. So yeah, that's going to be good. We cannot get that, but here, for example, you can get Swift Bolts and Fire Wheels. It's both very powerful, and you can get the Choco Feather, which actually, for the cost, it's not really worth it. However, I actually want to go in on Sirius because, yeah, so he's level 20, Sid starts at level 20. He has a spear and he has a gold armlet, and yeah, and he doesn't have anything else. So yeah, so level 17, level 18, level 17, level 20, level 19. So they're always going to be the lowest as of that, but then of course after Kotkot disappears, then Tifa will be the lowest for quite a while actually. I feel like meaning Tifa needs to absorb all the XP and stuff that. That's basically how it's going to work, and then it's going to jump around between characters and stuff that, but yeah. But there are certain characters that we never are going to get to use really, but we're still going to like equip them with stuff. Here we get Dragoon Lance. This is not bad. It's an excellent weapon for Sid, and it's actually pretty powerful. Well, I really love the Dragoon Lance and stuff that, but yeah, but then when you realize just how useful like double AP weapons are. But then here's the thing, right? If you, for example, are going to speedrun a game, or for example, your goal is to speedrun and get through the Northern Crate as quickly as possible, then you might just completely skip out on using double AP weapons and stuff like that, if you just want to rush there anyway. Yeah, I want to show you how powerful it is though. Here, like you go from having the regular like spear with 44 damage to go up to 66 damage and 100 attack percentage, which is very good. Right, and sadly of course there is no jump command. There is no quote-unquote jump material as it were. Anyway, I'm gonna see you all in the next part. Save there first. And I'm gonna take a little bit of a pause. I'm actually gonna exit the menu here so we don't waste a lot of time here. Like having the game running here.